Hey, good morning, everybody. I got a couple things here I want to go over. I got a box of goodies from, of course, Josh at VCG Resins for future projects. He's had a lot of really cool stuff lately, and I've got plans for all this for the future. And I'm also going to do a final reveal on a build I finished quite a while ago of the 1969 Indy 500 pace car, which is of course a Chevy Camaro, in and that does have a VCG Resins engine in it as well, because I needed the automatic transmission, which you'll hear about during that portion. But that's pretty much it. I just want to say thanks to everybody for all the support. All the really fantastic comments on the video about my dad and the Novi builds. I really appreciate all that, and hope everybody checked out the entry video to the Aurora Models Group build. I'm gonna do an addendum to that. There's a couple more people that have emailed me box arts, so look for that here soon. But yeah, you guys all are great, and I really appreciate all of you, so thank you so much. And I'm gonna go over this stuff real quick, and then we'll take a closer look at it. So I got a toggle and shut-off switch pack. I'll get that out, and we'll take a closer look at that. We got some side view and rear view mirrors, which is really handy because some of those old kits don't have them. Some fire extinguishers. I'm gonna pull these out so we can get a closer look. Battery cable, terminal ends. Don't really need to pull these off. I've used these before in a couple builds, and you can't ever have enough of them. Well, these are actually different because the last ones I used were Thrush, I believe, but these are Cherry Bomb mufflers. You can see there, it's got the script on it. And these are always really nice. These are a little different. The last ones I was able to pass the tubing through, but this is really nice too because you can just pin your rod and connect it together. So really, really nice to have the pinholes already. Then these I use constantly. I really like the different base, the being separate, so you can paint that. And then they're super, super easy to wire up. The two-piece easy wire distributors. I've used those as much as I've used anything. If I'm going to be wiring my own distributors, then this is pretty much what I want to use. And then I'll pull these out because there's several parts to this, but this is some gritty RSTI style mufflers with some tips there. So hold on a second, I'm gonna get some bags open. Helga says good morning. Okay, let's try the white background. So we got some fire extinguishers. These are a scale speed garage design, and just beyond cool because each of these, not only do they have, there we go, I'll just pick it up for now. Not only do they have great detail, and there's some different designs here, but they all come with their own mount. So, that's very cool. You got the one that looks like that. You got the sort of narrow pump body there with a clasp style mount. You got the old with the big handle top. Goes in the mount with the tube there, and then you have this one here with the top trigger style. Now we'll get to those toggle and shut off switch pack. These are still on the print plate, which I'm not going to start removing them yet. But as you can see, you got some great styles there. Looks like some switch styles, flip back and forth there. Some toggle switches with the covers flipped up, so they're ready to be switched off and on there. Some with the cover down, and then a whole row of toggle switches just by themselves as well there at the bottom. Like I said, the possibilities for this pack are absolutely endless, from battery shutoff switches to all the switches that people have in their ignition, to even like old trucks when people would hotwire stuff and put toggles on them. I mean, it's just, your imagination is the limit. All right, so we got a design here from the Scale Auto Model Works, which is side view and rear view mirrors. You have your mounts for the mirror, very tiny, very fragile. Hopefully you can see those okay. Again, I got a lot of stuff going on here, but yeah, just super fine. You know, sort of your standard issue rectangle rear view mirror. We got an oval over here. We got two bow ties, so I guess you could use those for side or rear view. And then another of the rectangular ones. Got these rectangular side view mirrors. Got some circles, pretty standard issue stuff there, and some ovals as well. And then these classic vintage swept mirror mounts, which you would see on a lot of things. This is cool, and it would go with a lot of stuff. So got a bunch of those. Oh, here's another bow tie. So you could go rear view mirror and side mirrors with the bow tie. So very cool for like a custom Chevy build or something. That one's a little different. So yeah. Anyways, so those are the mirrors. I'll get those put away before I shatter them all. And one more thing to look at. So now we're getting into one of my favorite things of this bunch, and one that I'm going to use probably real quick because I'm working on a Civic Type R right now. But these are the Greddy RSTI style mufflers. They are also a Scale Speed Garage collection design. For you people that 3D print on your own, you should definitely go check out Scale Speed Garage. But the Greddy mufflers, which is just a canister style, that part's really simple, but will look great on any sort of tuner style build or a more modern sort of thing. And then a really great selection of tips. You got these, as you can see, great detail with the opening, different sizes of the these miter cut tips here, all the way up to a big fat one. That one's fat enough you could probably put this on your diesel build as well. And then just straight ones too, same thing, sort of small to big. Some really great options for customizing your next tuner build. Again, that's the Greddy muffler kit. Can't wait. Gonna, like I said, probably be one. You'll probably see one of these on my very next build that I'm working on right now. All right, just real quick, because I accidentally deleted the video where I had these. I put them in this bag so you could see them, but the battery cable terminal ends, which are super handy for absolutely any build. You can see the different styles there. They're super easy to wire up. They got a little divot in the back, which is real tiny and hard to see, but yeah, I just wanted to show these. Didn't want them to get missed because, I mean, they're just fantastic, and you can see how tiny and in scale they are there. I mean, here's my tweezers. Very small. But yeah, that's it. That was the last bit. I had filmed it and then accidentally deleted it, so I will spin you around now. You can check out the Camaro, and I'll get you out of here. And I'll see you guys all again real soon. All right, without any ado, like I talked about, this is the Revelogram 1969 Indy 500 pace car. If anybody has built this kit, you'll know that this is one of Revel's nicer offerings. I am not a huge 69 Camaro fan. You know, they're an iconic car, and this is probably, if not the most iconic, it's definitely one of the most iconic pace cars, and it's one that I wanted to have. This is my first Indy 500 pace car, so this is my first pace car. I will build more to go along with the you know, the actual Indy cars that I build. But I did enjoy this. I was also glad to be done with it. Finished it quite a while ago. but wanted to do a video on it mainly because I mean, it is a cool kit. These are all the kit decals, which were old and a little crumbly, and I fought with them some. But it came with the houndstooth for the interior buckets. It came with the checkered flags, and obviously the pace car markings. I'll pull the hood off because I want you guys to see this. Really, sorry, knocking into the tripod. Really pretty engine. It's the stock big block Chevy from Josh at VCG. Just went with some standard issue black plug wires in the organizers, whatever, that attached to the valve cover there. And you can see just how nice that is. And even, like, look at the carburetor, for instance. And I mean, that's pretty much all I did. This is just Josh's engine. I painted it up. Didn't wire the battery or anything, just the ignition wires. The reason I went with, I will say this kit has one of the nicest plastic big blocks I've seen. And so you could get a really nice result from this kit just building it out of the box. But the thing I wanted was the ability. The reason I used Josh's is you can see this beautiful TH400 automatic transmission. The pace car, the real pace car, wasn't automatic. The kit comes with a manual transmission, which is, that actually one of the replicas had a 396 of the 4-speed. That was the one that Mario Andretti got to take home with him. Highlighted the molded in details down here, like the lines going to the back there, and then the fuel tank, and you can see the exhaust there, which I made it up with some piping, and connected those up to the VCG manifolds. I got the I'm pretty happy with how the rallies turned out. Pretty pleased. I made my own T-handle because the kit, like I said, it was a 4-speed. So I made my own little T-handle shifter there. Had some decals. You can't see them, but I got instrument panel decals done in there too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to show off Josh's engine because, oh, there we go. Just throw it. As you can see, it's not one of my more fragile builds since I decided to throw it. Yeah, it's an incredibly nice piece, and it's always a pleasure using his stuff. I will say, due to my clumsiness, as you just saw, I have knocked the rearview mirror off, which I wasn't worried about pinning because it sits on top of this flat piece, and it sat really well there. So I managed to knock that off. So I will have to reattach that, as usual. I am my own worst enemy, as you just got a live look at. But yeah, really a nice kit, and I'm very happy to have it as the start to my pace car collection. So again, thank you all so much for the support. I'm going to get off here, and I'll be back again real soon with another video. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support. It means the world to me. So you guys all take care.